Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ben Bateman. This is another quick non-spoiler review here on Action Industries. Today we're talking about the movie Uncharted. I just got out of the theater and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the movie was surprisingly good. Now, I'm not going to say this is like an Oscar-level movie or that this is going to, break any, barriers or something like that, but it was a movie that was actually shockingly entertaining. I went into this with low expectations, I think just because the trailer didn't look particularly good. It looked like kind of, like a knockoff National Treasure type of deal, and I know the video game is extraordinarily popular, but I think it was just generally the chemistry between the two leads and Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland that sold this movie. Most of the rest of the cast was not made up of people that I was particularly familiar with. Antonio Banderas is in this movie. There's a few newer actors, actresses in this film that I was less familiar with, but really it's just the chemistry between those two. There's nothing new here as far as like a plot device or anything, that's crazy. It's just that overall this movie was kind of driven by two pretty fun leads, and it works because of it. I think first off, Ruben Fleischer, who is famous for having done Zombieland, is a great choice for this film. Some of that humor, the teen humor that goes into Zombieland, you'll feel that similar kind of humor in the direction of this film. Now, he hasn't done only good movies. Obviously, Gangster Squad is not particularly great, and he has some other movies that I don't like a whole lot, but this one does actually succeed. I think the place that I like it the most is the way they use Mark Wahlberg. He's cast as this kind of a little bit douchey, easy to make fun of older character. Now, my understanding is that, of course, the characters in the video game are not completely and totally accurately portrayed here in the movie, though I have never played the game, so I don't know. But for what he does in the film, for what I was expecting, it kind of works. Mark Wahlberg is easy to make fun of, and it almost feels like he's in on the joke. It works that he's cast. On the other side of things, you have Tom Holland, who just is a full-on movie star. Tom Holland is just great. He almost carries the movie on his own. The action overall is above average. It's pretty fun, but mostly the movie just feels like a good time. You get a lot of scenes with the two of those guys together, and they just kind of make the movie work. I laughed. I was a little bored towards the end. I think some of the big action stuff that you see in the trailer starts to happen towards the end of the film, and they obviously want to set up a shared universe or something bigger. There's a post-credit scene and some stuff at the end that I think will suggest it, but really, truly, overall, if you want a good time at the movies, the February film, Uncharted, that I think most of us were expecting to be kind of subpar, is pretty good. I usually think of a 10 out of 10 as a perfect movie. So Jurassic Park's a 10 out of 10, or I don't know, there's, The Social Network's a 10 out of 10. There's not that many movies that are just perfect 10s. And this movie's obviously nowhere near that, but on that scale where 5 is dead average, I think this movie I would probably give something close to a 6.8 or a 7, For reference, I just screened Death on the Nile, and that movie is maybe a 6, it's all right. I think of average is watchable, and this movie is at least a point or even a point and change above average, only because it is fun to watch. A good movie star or a good pair of movie stars can really go a long way. So those are my first thoughts. I hope I didn't spoil anything for you guys. Check out Uncharted. It is exclusively in theaters after 45 days. I believe it will be on Paramount Plus. But overall, just had a good time with it. Wait, it's not on Paramount Plus. It's a Sony movie, right? Yeah, it's a Sony movie. I was wrong about that. I think it's still exclusively in theaters. I'm almost positive about that. So go check it out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Be sure to leave a comment if you're here for the second time and you have things to say. And like this video. It does help them perform. I apologize for the audio quality, but I wanted to make sure I got this up for you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one.